The sirens stopped 3 days ago. That's how you know it's really over. Not the explosions, not the screaming, not even the smell of smoke that's been hanging over everything like a toxic blanket. It's the silence where the sirens used to be. No more ambulances rushing to save people. No more fire trucks racing to put out blazes. No more cops pretending they can maintain order. Just you, 8 million other terrified souls, and a concrete jungle that's suddenly become an actual jungle, where the strong eat the weak and the smart eat everyone else. Welcome to Urban Survival, Apocalypse Edition, where your biggest enemy isn't zombies or radiation or whatever Hollywood fever dream you've been preparing for. It's other people. Specifically, the ones who think your backpack looks heavier than theirs. Step 1. Water. You've got maybe 3 days before your kidneys file for bankruptcy. Forget the taps.
Municipal water systems are the first things to fail when society takes a header off a cliff. The pumps need electricity, the treatment plants need staff, and both of those things are probably toast by now. But here's the thing about cities. They're riddled with water sources if you know where to look. Water heaters are gold mines. Every apartment building, every office, every restaurant has them. 40 to 80 gallons of clean, drinkable water just sitting there. Find the drain valve at the bottom, crack it open with a wrench or pliers, and fill every container you can find. Don't drink it straight from the heater, it's hot enough to cook your throat. Let it cool, then filter it through a clean cloth to catch any sediment. Toilet tanks, not the bowls, the tanks, hold clean water. Unless someone's been using those blue toilet cleaners, it's perfectly drinkable. Each tank is usually 5 to 7 gallons. In a city of millions, that adds up fast. Swimming pools are obvious but dangerous. Everyone else is thinking the same thing, and desperate people do stupid things around water. If you're going that route, go at night. Go quiet and bring something to defend yourself. Pool water needs serious treatment. Chlorine shock, boiling, or water purification tablets if you've got them. Rain collection is free and renewable. Set up containers on rooftops, balconies, anywhere the sky can reach. Use tarps or plastic sheets to funnel water into whatever you've got. First flush diverters are fancy, but you're not fancy anymore. Just let the first 10 minutes of rain wash the pigeon crap off your collection surface, then start filling containers. Hot water from apartment radiators works in a pinch. It's usually clean going in, though it might taste like metal. Drain it from the lowest point in the system. Step 2. Food. Your stomach doesn't care about your principles anymore. Grocery stores are war zones. Everyone hits them first, they're cleaned out fast, and they attract the kind of people who solve problems with violence. Skip them unless you enjoy getting stabbed over a can of green beans.
Restaurants are better. They've got industrial-sized cans, bulk ingredients, and most people overlook them because they're thinking retail, not commercial. Hit the back kitchens, the storage areas, the walk-in freezers before the power dies completely. Look for dried goods, canned items, anything shelf-stable. Vending machines are everywhere, and most people don't think about them. A crowbar or a good kick can get you snacks and drinks. Not gourmet, but calories are calories, and survival isn't about fine dining. Office buildings are treasure troves. Break rooms full of coffee, sugar, crackers, reception areas with candy dishes, conference rooms where someone left lunch in the fridge. Most people evacuate offices fast and don't think about the food they're leaving behind. Urban foraging is real if you know what to look for. City parks have fruit trees, berry bushes, edible weeds, dandelions, plantain, clover. They're everywhere and completely edible. Pigeons and rots might gross you out, but they're protein, and protein keeps you alive. A simple snare made from wire or strong cord can catch small animals.
Cooking them over a small fire kills parasites. Dumpster diving loses its stigma fast when you're hungry. Bakeries throw out day-old bread. Restaurants discard perfectly good food that's just past arbitrary sell-by dates. Go early in the morning when the night's trash gets put out. Step 3. Shelter. The elements don't negotiate. Abandoned buildings are obvious, but dangerous. Everyone else is thinking the same thing, which means squatters, gangs, and people who think violence solves property disputes. If you're going that route, pick somewhere defensible. High floors are harder to access. Multiple exits are crucial.
Barricade the main entrances, but leave yourself escape routes. Underground is overlooked. Subway tunnels, utility tunnels, maintenance areas. They're climate-controlled, hidden from view, and most people are afraid of dark, confined spaces. That fear is your advantage. Bring a flashlight, know your exits, and be prepared for rats. Lots of rats. Rooftops are exposed, but defensible. Most buildings have roof access, and most people don't think to look up. You can see threats coming, collect rainwater, and signal for help if rescue ever comes. Bring tarps for wind protection and sleeping bags for insulation. Urban heat island effect means cities stay warmer than the surrounding area, but concrete still sucks the heat right out of you. Office buildings after hours are climate-controlled and empty. Security systems fail when the power grid goes down. Break into a high-rise. Pick a floor in the middle. Not too high if elevators are dead, not too low if flooding's a concern. Cubicles make decent windbreaks, and office chairs are surprisingly comfortable for sleeping. Construction sites have tools, materials, and temporary shelter, trailers, scaffolding, plastic sheeting, everything you need to build something weatherproof. Most people avoid construction sites because they look dangerous. That's exactly why they're perfect.
Step 4. Security. Everyone's desperate, and desperate people are dangerous. Your biggest threat isn't starvation or exposure. It's other survivors who think your stuff should be their stuff. Trust is a luxury you can't afford anymore. Be polite, be helpful, but be ready to run or fight at any moment. Travel light and travel quiet. Heavy packs scream, "I have supplies worth stealing." Multiple small caches are better than one big stockpile. Hide supplies in different locations, so if one gets discovered, you don't lose everything. Avoid main roads and obvious routes, side streets, alleyways, storm drains, anywhere the crowds aren't. Crowds mean competition, and competition means conflict. Move at dawn or dusk when visibility's low, but you can still see where you're going. Look poor. Dirty clothes, hollow cheeks, the general appearance of someone who's got nothing worth taking. It's camouflage. Rich-looking people get robbed. Poor-looking people get ignored.
Group dynamics are complicated. Solo is dangerous, but flexible. Small groups are safer, but attract attention. Large groups are safer still, but require more resources and more politics. Choose your allies carefully, and always have an exit strategy. Weapons are tools, not solutions. A knife or improvised club might save your life, but they also escalate every encounter. Sometimes backing down and losing your stuff is better than fighting and losing your life. Know when to fold. Step 5. Information. Knowledge is the difference between smart decisions and dead decisions. Communication networks are probably down, but information still flows. Battery-powered radios, CB radios, ham radio operators who are still broadcasting. Listen more than you talk. Information is currency, but the wrong information gets you killed. High vantage points give you intelligence. Rooftops, highway overpasses, tall buildings, anywhere you can see patterns of movement, smoke from fires, signs of where people are gathering or areas they're avoiding. Knowledge of what's happening beyond your immediate area helps you make better decisions about where to go and what to avoid.
Other survivors are information sources, but they're also liars. Everyone's got an agenda, everyone's scared, and scared people say whatever they think will help them. Cross-reference everything. If 3 different people tell you the same story, it's probably true. If only one person is saying something, it's probably bullshit. Maps become critical when GPS is dead. Paper maps, bus route maps, utility maps if you can find them. Know your city better than the streets you used to drive on. Know where the water treatment plants are, where the power substations are, where the hospitals and military bases are. Infrastructure maps tell you where resources might still exist and where dangerous people might be gathering. Step 6. Health. There's no 911 anymore. Hygiene isn't vanity, it's survival. Infection kills more people than violence in prolonged disasters. Wash your hands whenever possible. Use soap if you have it, sand if you don't. Dental hygiene matters. A tooth infection can kill you, and there's no dentist coming to save you.
First aid supplies are everywhere in cities. Office buildings have first aid kits. Schools have nurses' offices. Pharmacies are obvious but dangerous targets. Look for veterinary clinics. They have antibiotics, painkillers, and surgical supplies. And most people don't think to loot them. Common medications become precious. Antibiotics, pain relievers, insulin for diabetics, inhalers for asthmatics. If you don't need them now, you might later, and they're excellent barter items. Mental health is physical health. The stress of survival can break you as surely as a bullet. Find ways to maintain some sense of normalcy. Read books if you find them. Talk to people. Keep a journal if you have paper. Your mind needs maintenance, just like your body. Sleep is medicine. Good sleep heals wounds, boosts immunity, and keeps you sharp enough to make good decisions. Bad sleep makes everything worse. Find safe places to get real rest, even if it's just a few hours at a time.
Step 7, the long game. This isn't a sprint anymore. The first week is about immediate survival. Water, food, shelter. The first month is about establishing routines and sustainable resource acquisition. The first year is about building community and long-term security. Think beyond tomorrow. Skills matter more than supplies. Learn to repair things, preserve food, treat injuries, purify water. Tools wear out, but knowledge lasts. Find people who know things you don't and teach them things they don't know. Skill sharing builds trust and interdependence. Community is inevitable. Humans are social animals, and isolation kills as surely as starvation. You'll eventually need other people, and they'll need you. Choose your community carefully, contribute value, and always maintain the option to leave. Trade networks develop naturally. People have different skills, different supplies, different needs. Be part of the network, but don't become dependent on it. Networks are vulnerable to disruption, and disruption is the new normal.
Hope is a choice, not a feeling. Some days the world will feel permanently broken. Some days you'll want to give up. Hope isn't optimism. It's the decision to keep trying even when everything looks hopeless. It's the most practical survival tool you have. So here you are. The city's dying around you, civilization's taken a dirt nap, and you're still breathing. You've got water sources mapped, food caches established, shelter secured, and the basic skills to stay alive another day. In a world where most people are becoming statistics, you're becoming something else, a survivor. The old world is gone. The new world hasn't been written yet, and maybe, just maybe, you'll live long enough to help write it. Keep moving. Keep thinking. Keep breathing. Tomorrow's another day in hell, but you're still here to see it.